Nice shot, but straight to gully. India needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Yadav from the Great Southern Stand end. Huge edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Square cut, finds point, no run. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, nicely done. That's gone fine. May well be four.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. How will he reply?
Smacks that away through the gap. End of the over, and it's a good one for the bowling side, not letting the batters build any momentum.
They've been pegged back to the point of scoring at a sort of test match rate. Extremely well bowled.
Straight to the fielder. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
End of the over. 5 off it. Australia a 97 for 5.
It's been a bit of a grind, hasn't it? Probably would have liked the chase over some time ago for the net run rate overall, but they've decided to focus on playing it safe. Can't fault them for that.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
Yo, welcome back. So we got another wicket of the person that we always needed. Travis had gone. Okay.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Oh, nice.
On that nicely. Good defence.
Nice. Need to keep on bowling in that line of length. Not give too much of width to the bowler. Somewhere near. Nice.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
That's a nice. What I can say is the ball.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Jadeja ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Yadav from the Great Southern Stand end. Patel, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Nice.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. India has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
It was a short length ball. Let's go with the bounce, but this time it's a full length ball. Let's see what happens.
Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters.
Yeah, but the runs are also not that much. And I'm getting... Is that an out? Yes!
And that's out.
That's a wicket, yes!
The cover takes a regulation catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the
I thought it
ball
was
in the air,
going
and
six, but...
taken a good catch.
That's a nice catch by Jasprit.
They have the wicket they wanted. A huge blow. Marsh gone for not many.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Edge.
Yeah, he's gone, he's gone.
Safely.
He's gone.
Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch.
Jadeja gets another wicket.
Faintest of edges.
Man, such a low scoring game, and bowling performances is
Oh, wow.
really awesome.
Brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Look at the turn how the ball had made.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's a...
If you look at the replay, you would get to know. Oh, the ball got turned. See? Landed here. The desperation of hitting runs because we have restricted them so hard as of now, you see? That's clearly an edge. The turn of the ball that you can't see from here, but I think you can see from here. See? Ball. Pitched here. Turn at least 10 to 12 degrees, I guess. If I'm not wrong. Short length ball. 8 to 10. And then there was a height factor. That was a bounce, right? Height factor.
About now, you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
I'm planning to bowl all the overs of the spinners right now. I'm not going to bring any fast bowlers because I think it's quite proven in this track record. Oh, nice.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
That spinners are going to attack and nice.
Smacks that away through the gap.
Bowlers are going to, the fast bowlers are going to get punished.
Jadeja has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
I'll go with short length ball. Not much spin.
Swept away.
Oh, that's a
Finds
nice,
the field.
what I can say. Nice. That was a nice spin.
Edged. What a ball.
Yeah, that's gone.
Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
Akshar gets his first wicket and we are
Gone.
good.
Fine catch.
Look at that departs. Carey departs for 8.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings.
Oh!
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Bowlers have performed really well, exceptionally well.
To follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
I'm gonna go with the bounce. Oh, nice. Let's go with the bounce and the full length ball. That's quite a cheeky one. Oh, nice.
The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters.
Look at the ball. What is this graph? 4 balls are away and 2 balls at the stump. That's a nice way to
Jadeja
bowl.
from the members' end.
Jadeja's 6th over. Nice.
Dug that out well.
I'm gonna make it a good ball.
Jadeja straight
Yes.
through them. Batter was late on that one.
Fouled. Really nice ball. I think the pitch is supporting his turn and look at the ball, how it is swinging. Sorry, spinning.
That's number
Nathan
9
Lyon.
down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Yeah,
Pressure coming
that's
to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength.
oh my god. I think he deserves a fifer. He deserves. They played 25 overs and then they couldn't sustain that.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
The target is very low, but still the bowlers made the way in and kind of fruitful, I think. He's gone. He's gone. He's out.
With a huge appeal.
He's gone. Jadeja gets his fifer, and we win the match.
Hazelwood in deep discussion with his teammate. It's close, but I think it's just clipping the stumps.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
India get the final wicket. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.
That is one heck of a match. One heck of a match. Because see, look at that, and we won the match. And if you look at the scorecard, you see the way I look at it right now is we had lost at 145, playing 27 for Rohit, 22 for Hardik Pandya, who were the top scorers of the game, compared to Steve Smith and Cameron Green. Cameron was exceptionally good because he took the wicket, 2 wickets, and his economy was also much better than the 3 bowlers. And you can ignore Nathan Lyon because he took only 1 wicket in terms of wickets perspective, but look at the way the game that we have played today, not well in terms of batting. The numbers doesn't look good, but look at the bowling figures here. On the second, we took Usman Khawaja quite early, and Steve Smith and Cameron Green made some what I can say, some runs, pretty much consuming 34 and 35 balls respectively. But look at this screen. Look at this scorecard right now in terms of bowling. The second innings of India. Jadeja took 5 wickets. Initially, Arshdeep and Bumrah had given us the breakthrough of 2 wickets. And then Kuldeep Yadav, he is the one who took 2 wickets early on. And they have set the tone for the next upcoming overs to come. But entirely speaking, Jadeja has been the standout person for me today in this match, taking a fifer. And it was not easy because earlier Jadeja was struggling with number of runs that he had given, especially when Kuldeep was controlling. That's why you see slightly there is the economy and I had to shift Pandya, bowling of Pandya, to Jadeja, and then eventually pairing up with Kuldeep and Jadeja. Okay, Akshar came in and he took 1 wicket, but the most impacted bowler of today's game is Jadeja with 3.22 economy. That makes more sense right now. And you look at the figure, 145 was the total score, and 105 that we have bowled them up. And Steve Smith was a danger person, and we didn't allow him to score runs. And look at the way Jadeja and Kuldeep paired up for 7 wickets together, and Akshar with 1 wicket in his pocket with Jasprit Bumrah and Arshdeep making. But these are the top bowlers compared to Australia. They played really, really nice bowling as well. As you can see, Josh Hazelwood and Pat Cummins, along with Mitchell Stark and Green. So I think the most, as per my experience of today's match with Australia, is that Hazelwood and Stark were the deadly bowlers. Cameron was effective, but Hazelwood and Mitchell Stark were the star of the show if supposedly Australia had to win the match. But the star of the show, Ravindra Jadeja, took away all that credit. But Hazelwood and Mitchell Stark, they bowled extremely, extremely good lines. And they made more effective outcome. What I can say, most of the bowling lineups that were bowled and most of the uh, bowls that were bowled mostly were of good length and short length from the fast bowlers. None of them were at the full length, and most of them they targeted outside of, and there was a mid wicket. So that made things more, what I can say, a little bit tougher for the batsmen, for Indian batsmen. And if you look, Yashasvi and Rohit Sharma had already paired up, but 17 and 27 doesn't count as a kind of a pairing, but eventually broken up. And all shout out to Josh Hazelwood and Mitchell Stark, two of the effective bowlers. Cameron Green was a kind of a wild card for me in this game because look at his economy. He never gave any extra, but Pat Cummins was absolutely boom, meaning he gave a lot of runs. Look at his economy. He gave extra, and of course he took 2 wickets. But compared to other three bowlers, look at the fall of wickets that will show: 44 for 1, then 2, 67 for 3. So eventually, just 2 runs we got another wicket, and then 10, 12 runs we got another wicket, and then 20 runs we got another wicket. So the wickets were falling at evenly paced balls, like say for example 10, 20 runs. All the wickets were falling for Australia, and that's the point where they were not able to pick the game up. There was no strong partnership from the team. And if you look at the India's fall of wicket, let me go to here. Yeah, we scored 18, and then look at the second. 27 to 65 is 25, close 25, 28, 28 runs difference. And then from 65 to 78, not much. 20 runs added, and then another 10, 7 runs, and then eventually kept on losing wickets. That was the fall of wicket for India, and there was no extra. much in the team. I think 2 extras, if I'm not wrong. 2 extras. But from India's side, we got 5 extras. Arshdeep had 2 extras bowled. Pandya was not economical, but compared, Pandya is still costly because if Pat Cummins, his economy was 11, but he took 2 wickets, but Pandya never took a wicket, but his still economy is 10. So kind of makes more sense, and eventually the scorecard determines everything else. That's a Cricket24 signing off, and we'll catch up with you in the next episode of the stream on Cricket24. But please subscribe to my channel, like my video, hit that bell icon so that I'll be able to, make the beautiful videos for you. I like your support. If you support me, let's say another 50 views, then I will buy Cricket26 and I'll start playing. Until then, signing off. Goodbye.